It's Riff Arcade. I'm Josh.
I'm Butts.
And the Rankin' and Bass continues with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for the Wii.
Yay.
Let's do story mode. Oh, 2 players.
Oh, you get 2-player.
We can do 2 players. Ooh, I can be Clarice.
You could be
Or Herbie.
Or the elf.
Or
Santa, the big man.
Or Yukon. We'll be Rudolph. We'll keep it we'll keep it vanilla for this video.
Welcome to Christmas.
It's Burl.
Also known as the North Pole.
Burl Lives.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Sam the
He did good.
Snowman.
He did good on this.
Nice to meet you.
Like his voice acting.
What? Haven't you heard?
He
of
does
a
not sound
talking
like Burl Ives, but
snowman
yeah.
before? Well, now you got here just.
Were
in
you
time.
devastated as a kid when you found out that the Arctic is just an ocean and like in the summer it melts? Were you like, wait?
Oh, I mean,
Is Santa, you ask?
Well, I guess I wasn't devastated. I was just like, wait, how does that work with Santa then?
First castle on the left,
I mean the whole
the only castle on the left. Hurry along
kids,
now.
skip
Santa the elves are
15 seconds ahead on this video right now. I was pretty much devastated when the whole like Santa Claus thing ended. Like it all just went together for me.
Under the tree.
Okay.
Toys in Santa's bag.
Oh,
Bounce the
I
items to
have
the
to
ground.
tilt.
Are you moving?
Under them
Yeah, I
as
have
they
to
fall.
tilt and I can shake to
Remote
jump.
left and right to move.
Just gonna hold my controller like this the entire episode.
Hide it.
Ooh.
What's that gingerbread man? Oh, never mind. No, drop.
Hit. No. What am I doing? What do I have to get
think
to
you're
the
bouncing
tree?
onto the
Gotta get to the tree. Go to the tree. Go. No. Tree.
No.
Tree.
Oh,
Tree. No.
wow. Oh,
Looks like Christmas is canceled.
that goes under the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Boy,
Rankin' and
I asked for a
Bass.
challenge and they gave it to us.
Yeah, this one's a little harder than Santa Claus is coming to town. This one's a little more gamey. This is more what I would think a Christmas game would entail. It would be more like fun mini games that like you and your family can play around the tree or something like that. This is much more.
Defying gravity with his throws.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh.
But speaking of Rankin' and Bass, I forgot to mention in the Santa Claus is Coming to Town episode that they also did that animated Hobbit. So like if you've ever seen the animated Hobbit, that same people. That's them. That's the Frosty the Snowman and 'Twas the Night Before Christmas people.
Yeah, that's all I think of when I think of The Hobbit is that animated thing, because that was awesome.
This goes on the tree.
Oh, I knocked the doll into the tree, and so she died a horrible, unceremonious death.
Well, she was a
Like
bit
it
of a toy, doesn't matter.
Way to go! Present away.
It's fine. I don't know. There's something about that really got me. Send her to the island. Okay, real
That is
talk
her to the
though.
island.
Real talk though. All the misfits were on that island, right? So like,
Yeah.
how do they go? Like, was Santa just straight up like, send it to the island? Like,
Yeah. Like they built it. They know what's going on with that toy. Where they're like, oh, you made one with the square wheels. Like, what did they do with the elf that made that?
oh, that's true. Hi, Bumble. With your lifeless, unblinking eyes.
He's dead inside now. They can't eat meat. Bumbles bounce.
Okay, speaking of Bumble's Bounce, let's play as Yukon, the real hero of the story.
Yeah.
You did a fine job up at the castle. There are many
You're
toys
welcome.
waiting to be finished before the big night, and time
Got a
is
watch on.
running
Where you
short.
going, Snowman?
Could you
Well,
go
why do
over
you
to
know what time it
Santa's
is?
Toy shop and help paint the toys.
He's a snappy dresser, though. That vest,
Oh yeah.
Pardon me that.
Oh yeah. To the nines. Yeah.
riff
Even as a
raff.
kid, I was like,
By moving
who made that snowman? Like, did someone make him? Did he just appear? Did Santa make him? I had questions.
Uh-oh. I don't know how to play this one. Oh, you just shake.
Yeah.
You just shake when they glow. Got it.
Oh, that's
All right, got it.
you are close.
You were close.
Can
Can we talk about this movie for a second, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like, how long has it been since you've seen this short?
Oh,
Like within
10
a year?
years.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's been a long time. Yeah,
If you go and watch it again,
it's been a hot minute.
like there's something that really irks me, and it's when Santa Claus goes in. Rudolph is born. Santa Claus goes in to congratulate Donner on the newborn and his wife, and he's like, "Oh, you've done great, Donner. He'll be a fine addition to the reindeer fleet," or whatever. And then, like he's praising it, and then all of a sudden Rudolph's nose glows, and he's like, "Donner, you should be ashamed of yourself. His nose is glowing." And like, how can I say this as tactfully as possible? It shows that Santa has interesting prejudices right off the bat that
Yeah.
I really can't get behind. So like, every time I watch the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer short, I'm like, Santa in this one is a horrible person.
Yeah, he's. I mean, yeah, I didn't think about it. It was just like you're a success if your nose doesn't glow, and that's how Santa measures everything.
That's
Which I guess to
God.
be fair. I guess to be fair, that's a low bar, but like still, yeah, it's just like you've got one imperfection. Shun them.
Shun him, and then shunning.
And then shunning. Well, yeah, he sends toys that are defective to an island to just rot. So yeah, I guess he does have some problems.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he pulls it around in the end, but
Well, does he? Like he's like, well, hang on. Why did they go? They went back to the island for something, right? Like Rudolph was like, I know where to go.
well, yeah. Well, the deal is Rudolph and Hermie are running away from home because they're misfits. They're a couple of misfits, and they find the island of misfit toys. And it's there that they run into the griffin, half lion, half bird ruler. What am I doing?
Yeah,
just
that
shake.
needed some explanation, and I didn't ever get any.
And so they talk with the King Moon Racer, the half lion, half
Yeah,
half hawk.
freaking sweet. Yeah.
Again, I would
Yeah.
just like to point out all Wii movements, all Wii games can ultimately be played by doing this.
You're not even looking.
I'm just having a conversation while wiggling the Wiimote. But so, the king is like, all I ask is that you ask Santa to go get some, just come get some misfit toys and give them to children. And so they're like, okay, so they just ask Santa. So I have to assume he's like, oh crap, that frickin' lion bird wants me to do it? Better do it.
Well, it's like, but why did they need the toys? Like, there was, I thought that the conflict was it's foggy, and then Rudolph's nose solved that, and they're like, we need to go get the misfit toys. Like, I don't know why they needed the misfit toys.
They didn't. That was just a bonus. That was just a favor.
Okay,
Bonus.
I mean,
subplot. That's the filler arc of the movie.
like I would have thought it would have been like, oh crap, the sled crashed, and now the toys are broken, and then they get the misfit toys. But it's just like, hey, you want to double up the delivery for this year? Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's about it.
I guess maybe it's just Rudolph finally had like, okay, Rudolph, I owe you one. And Rudolph was like, all right, I'll pay it forward because he's a nice guy. So,
Freaking elves. Oh, okay, so still here. So speaking of elves, okay. So let's talk about Elf on the Shelf for a second. So Elf on the Shelf, if you don't know, is a tool that Instagram moms use to judge each other.
this is correct.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I've got. Oh, I
There's a
have to be
girl
an
elf. Ooh,
I'll be the girl elf. Why not?
a lady elf.
So Elf on the Shelf, at its base level, is the elf comes alive at night like Toy Story or something, and moves. So to a child, you read the story about the elf on the shelf who's been sent from Santa to make sure that you're being good, and so. Every morning, little kids, skip the video ahead 15 seconds right now. And so the mom moves the elf at night. Oh, I think I'm throwing too many toys. So the mom moves the elf on the shelf at night, and Then when the kid wakes up the next morning,
Way too many toys.
when the
Way
kid
too
wakes
many
up
toys.
the next morning, the elf has moved. So it's like, oh my god, the elf is alive at night and watches me sleep, which is horrifying. But that's not the point I'm about to make. Can I give more toys to the same? There's the Bumble again. But I see so many posts. Here's the beef. The beef is I see this all the time, where there will be a web page that's like, oh, Elf on the Shelf life hack. If you do XYZ, you don't have to move the elf, or you can keep him in the same place, and like you don't have to mess with it. Like basically it's life hacks so that the parents can still do Elf on the Shelf and at the same time not really have to do Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah.
To you parents that do these life hacks, that do these things so you don't have to mess with Elf on the Shelf, here's my ultimate life hack for you. Stop doing Elf on the Shelf. You're done. You clearly don't want to do it, and your kids really probably aren't getting that much out of it either. So just, you're done. You had a good run, okay? I don't care.
Not Elf on the Shelf?
It's okay. You don't have to post to Instagram all the time. It's fine. You'll be all right. That's it. That's my ultimate Elf on the Shelf life hack. Pro tips from Riff Arcade.
There you go. Helping you live better. And you got to think, all the posts on Instagram, they don't ever go away. So in like 15 years, your kid's going to find it and find you whining about how they had to do Elf on the Shelf. They're going to be like, I loved that, and my parents hated it. It's going to hurt them.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
I do not get Elf on the Shelf at all. It's like, we're going to make a little, like, diorama every day and then move it. And, like, but do the kids get extra gifts, or they get like, I don't know the purpose of it.
It's just for fun. Purely for fun.
It doesn't, like, yeah, well, I'm in the same boat as you. I never see parents being like, this was great to do. Like, they're always like, oh, that stupid elf.
Yeah. Yep. I'm just saying.
We have the Hanukkah version, which is Mensch on a Bench, which which I love.
Well, yeah, which is actually, to me, far superior to Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah, that's better, yeah.
Not that I'm Jewish, I just think Mensch on a Bench is a much more clever rhyme.
It's much cooler than Elf on a Shelf.
Alright, I pulled Santa out. I wheeled old Santa out of the wheelhouse. This angry, prejudiced Santa.
Yeah.
With his old concepts of
Yeah, the jolly red bigot, yeah.
what? What was I supposed to do there?
Can you jump and like knock it higher into the air?
You can, yes.
Nope.
I picked this one because it's the hardest one.
Ball.
Also, apparently we've gone through the entire game at this point, so...
That's it?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Boy, that did not follow the story of the movie at all.
No, it didn't. Yeah, so I guess that's the give and take, is Santa Claus is Coming to Town followed the story much more closely. Oh, it's straight plane. But this game has more interesting mini-games.
It's more gamey-er, yeah.
Look at Mrs. Claus just watching me do this.
Is she knitting? Yeah, what's she doing?
She's sipping coffee or cocoa or tea.
This goes on the tree.
Santa, you're really screwing the pooch over here.
It's like rum and coke back there. It's the only thing that helps me get through the day.
What's in Santa's bag?
I am lit.
Do you remember in the movie where Santa gained like 80 pounds in like 24 hours? He was like, who's gonna want a thin Santa? And she's like, I'll fatten him up. And she did.
He's like, oh, mama.
Yeah. He should have been like, oh, don't feel so good.
Present away.
Like, oh. Yeah. Oh. Like the guy from Seven, strapped him to a bed and fed him.
This goes on the tree.
Oh, that didn't count.
Yeah, that one like landed on another present. I don't know how that didn't work out.
Is this timed?
Yeah, it's
Here's a mist.
it's timed,
Hey,
but
you
not
want
like it's just like how many can you do before time runs out? Yeah,
Oh yeah, there it goes.
that's the idea. Go, you stupid train! Go, no. Get out of here, you dirty abominable snowman!
Yeah, what does the Bumble do? Can you pick him?
No, that would be amazing. Just- Bumble, you ruined Christmas. You broke down the entire factory just by swinging your arm around.
Yeah. Like, that's his one job, is to hang the star on top of the tree. He's like, I was the king, I was the alpha predator of the entire Arctic, and now I have no teeth, and all I do is one thing one time a year. Poor guy. That dude loading screens, barely.
That does suck that all of his teeth were pulled out. I really
All
hope
of
they
them,
gave those
jeez.
back. And like, Hermie is not exactly an anesthesiologist either. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think the Bumble went down for that.
yeah, his first act as a dentist is, nope, take all the teeth out. Like, that's not what dentists do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they want to keep all the teeth in there if they can.
Can't have dirty teeth if you have no teeth. I am a couple of misfits. So, Butts, you were telling me before this episode started that you want to have a conversation about The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to know, and Riff Raff can say it in the comments, do they think The Night Before Christmas is a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? Because it's shown at both times of the year, and it should only be shown for one.
Yes.
Which is Christmas.
And I guess I already know we both disagree on this. It's another one of those.
Another holiday disagreements. Oh, good.
Classic Josh and Butts conversations here on Riff Arcade.
Oh, wonderful.
But so I guess rather than argue, I tell you what, let's it's Christmas, peace on earth,
Knife
goodwill
fight?
towards men.
Oh.
So I'll just present my case. Did you say knife fight? Anyway, moving on. So I'll just present my case, you present your case, and we'll let the comments sort it out.
All right.
So, I believe that The Nightmare Before Christmas is primarily, first and foremost, a Halloween movie. And I say that because it's a Tim Burton movie. The entire movie is that Tim Burton weird, like, horror kind of what should I say, style. Like, even when Jack Skellington goes to Christmas Town, it's still like kind of weird, like Tim Burton-y angles. And speaking of weird angles, and also, you know, the main character is Jack Skellington, the main characters from Halloween Town. I think screen time wise, there's more Halloween Town on screen than Christmas Town on screen, including the present delivery scene. And I think that's my full case.
All right, is it my turn?
I would like to yield my time to Michael Butts.
Okay. So, my contention that it's a Christmas movie is, first off, it's in the title. It's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Secondly, the lesson that Jack Skellington learns is about Christmas. He's not learning about the spirit of Halloween. He's learning about the spirit of Christmas. Third, the main thing that Jack has to do is rescue Santa Claus, which is a plot of other Christmas movies. It's not a Halloween movie. You don't rescue Halloween things. You rescue Santa.
Christmas does get canceled.
Christmas does get canceled. He has to rescue it. And my fourth thing is that Halloween in the movie has already happened. The movie takes place the day after Halloween. So Halloween is never experienced. It's only talked about in the future. Like, we got to get ready for Halloween. Like, it doesn't ever happen. So it can't be a Halloween movie. Just because it has Tim Burton-esque style doesn't mean that it makes it instantly a Halloween movie, because I guess my fifth point would be Die Hard is considered a Christmas movie, but it's clearly an action movie. It's just set during Christmas and it has a Christmassy message. So if you're going to say that, well, it's the style of creepiness makes it a Halloween movie, then like all of the Christmas movies that come out that are horror movies that are like set during Christmas, those aren't really Christmas movies either.
I guess there is some weird overlap, actually, now that you mention it. There are more than one movie that takes place. Horror movies that take place during Christmas.
Yeah, like the Krampus. That's a horror movie that takes place during Christmas, but
Do people consider? I haven't seen it, but do people consider that a Christmas movie?
well, I don't know. Like you couldn't consider it a Christmas movie if you went by. Well, it has horror, tropes and stuff in it. But like that's my argument is that it is a Christmas movie. It should not be played during Halloween. And also, you want a super hot take? You want a really hot take, Josh?
Okay, take me.
I'm not a big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't really think it's that great. I probably just invalidated everything I said, but
No, that's fine. I can see that. I love it, but you're entitled to your opinion.
I mean, I probably wasn't ready as a kid. Like I saw commercials for it, and I was like, oh, I don't want any part of that. Like it just looked creepy, and I wasn't a kid that liked creepy stuff. So
I never watched it until college. I caught it way late myself, even.
Yeah, I caught it. I don't
Okay.
know, 5-6 years ago or whatever, but I still contend it is a Christmas movie.
So, ladies and gentlemen of the Riff Raff jury, let us know in the comments below your opinion on this matter, and whoever comments the most wins. I don't know.
Won't have their Christmas taken away.
So get out there and flame spam the comment section. No, please don't do that. Okay.
Oh, might help the Facebook algorithm.
True. Yeah.
You're posting well. You had 9,000 comments.
From 2 people named Josh and Butts. Okay, so we've gone through this whole ding dong dang game twice.
Oh, Kobe.
So oh yeah, you notice when it goes in the chimney, you get a little extra flash.
Yeah.
As it's engulfed in the flames and generates fuel.
As it feeds the fire below. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Ah! Fire shoots out from the fireplace.
So okay, we hope you've enjoyed this episode. We hope you're continuing to have a holly jolly Christmas or whatever celebrations you might be doing this year.
Yep.
Our next episode, our next Christmas episode will come out on Christmas Day, so you guys go to sleep, be good, Santa Claus will come to your town, and we'll see you bright and early at 2 p.m. on Christmas Day. See you then!
Just don't do Elf on the Shelf. I was hoping I'd get one more Kobe. Hello. Alright, keyboards! Kobe, yeah!